This was a performance designed to satisfy both appetite and desire. All the carnivores in the audience stared greedily at the dancer on stage. At first, it seemed she would make a fortune from the show, but the next moment, something shocking happened. The iron cage surrounding her began to descend without warning. Stripped of its protection, the dancer froze in terror. Before she could react, a tiger lunged onto the stage and clamped its jaws around her head. She stood paralyzed, helpless, as the beast prepared to devour her. Then, gunshots rang out. The tiger recoiled in surprise, momentarily distracted, and tried to flee the chaos only to be blocked by a group of lions. Suddenly, a stag stepped forward, positioning himself between the dancer and her attacker. Though he had saved her life, the doe showed no gratitude. She despised pity, especially from herbivores, and coldly told him that this was no place for a child like Nick. Just then, a lion approached with deference, reporting to Nick that they had uncovered the reason for the cage's sudden descent. One of the dancer's own colleagues, driven by jealousy, had released it. If not for Nick's timely intervention, the situation would have ended in tragedy. The dancer walked up to Nick, still reeling from the revelation of his identity, but he ignored her completely and strode away without a word. Later, he entered a dimly lit tavern. The dancer followed, joining him inside. To express her thanks, she bought him a glass of vegetable juice. Though Nick had risen to lead the lion faction, he clearly hadn't fully adapted to the underworld's brutal ways. He downed the drink in one gulp. It was the first truly delicious thing he'd tasted since arriving in the black market. The dancer noticed his unease but understood it all too well. After all, it had taken her 8 long years to adjust to this life. She had long accepted that she would likely die here. This was, without a doubt, a paradise for predators. For herbivores, every moment carried the risk of becoming prey. She urged Nick to leave while he still could, but he knew there was no turning back. Darkness had already claimed his fate. All he could do now was climb, relentlessly, through the shadows. Even if it left him scarred, he refused to surrender. He was determined to carve out his own place in the black market's ruthless hierarchy.